Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I have two project shares for you. The first one is one that I made of someone else's design. So I saw May May of May May Made It, or May May Made May May. I will put the link down below. But she did a monogram box and I watched her 3-part video and then I made my own. I did change it up a little bit because her measurements didn't quite fit the 3x3 envelopes in the box. She put them on top, but I didn't want to do that, so I just extended the sides of the box and shortened part. But anyways, this is the box that I made. This is a Christmas present for my mother-in-law. So it's all monogram. I used foil adhesive and cut this letter out from my Cricut, and I did that for all of the monograms because I didn't have a big stamp, so I just wanted to do something so that I could use a big one. I kept it really plain. Normally I would put flowers and everything on this, but my mother-in-law isn't really into that, and so I wanted to make it something that she would like. And this way she can stack stuff on top of it and it won't hurt it or anything like that. So I did keep it really plain, but I think she will like it. So when you open it up, this is what it looks like. Right here, I've got my tags, my 3x3 cards and envelopes, and the A2 size cards. Up here is where she put a book and a pocket for her envelopes. I didn't want to do that. I filled mine up, and so I sort of just changed it just a little bit, but I like how it turned out. These are the cards that I made. Because they are so snug in there, I didn't want to have to bend them to get them out. So I tied them up, and then I figured that my mother-in-law can just untie them and leave the ribbon in there and use the ribbon to help pull them out. The 3x3 cards I made, I did them all really simple. It's just the paper and the letter. And then for the big cards I made, it was just the paper and then a die cut and the letter. And then I had some leftover letters because I cut a whole bunch. I put them on the envelope like she did with her stamp. And then for the tags, it's just a simple little tag with her monogram on them. I don't know if you can tell, but the monogram is in kind of like a copper foil color. I thought it looked good. Anyway, so that's the first project that I wanted to share with you. And if you want to watch the video on how to make that, I will put the link down below in my comments. Hopefully I'll remember. The next thing I made was a recipe holder. So I just made a little, I've made something like this before to hold my phone. It came out the front, but I decided to make one to hold recipe cards. So while you're making the recipe, you can just put the recipe up in here and look at it. I also then made a little box, and in the box I printed out some recipe cards that I made, and all you have to do is stick them in this little clear pocket, and then you can see the shine there. Excuse me. But this is for my sister-in-law, and I think that she'll like it. I'm gonna put some recipes, but I'm gonna leave them blank too, so that she has a bunch to make her own recipes. And I had a thought. I made this little box to keep the recipe cards in, but I thought what would be kind of cool is if I made a few of them, and this is 3/4 wide, so I would make them like a 1/2 inch wide, and then on the top label them like desserts, dinners, salads, stuff like that, and then put them all into one big box, and then you can just pull out what you want. Thought that would be kind of cool too. But for now, I'm going with this, and this is the gift that I made, and this is my design. So if you want to see how I made it, it is really simple. It came together really quick. It's just some chipboard and the paper, and then this is all just the paper, and I do have these recipe cards that I made. So, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. If you want to see how I made this one, I will work on that after. I do have one down below that I shared the last time, a book that I shared, and people are wanting to know how to make that one, so I'm going to work on that one too. But this one's really easy, so I could do this one really quick after Christmas, after I finish my Christmas projects. I still have more projects to make, but anyways, that was a long-winded, but it's a nice short video, so I hope you guys liked my project. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. And like I said, I will be posting, I'll find the link for this and post this so that you guys can go watch how she made it. Okay, bye-bye now.